Hi, this is Wayne from INKISH at Printing United Expo here in Orlando. I now have the pleasure to interview Haik Zubadrah from Bazaar Printing.
Nice to meet you,
Very
Wayne.
nice to meet you.
Thank you for the interview.
So you've come a long way. You've come from Los Angeles to Orlando for this exhibition.
Correct.
Do you enjoy exhibitions? Do you find exhibitions beneficial?
I do. Most of the time, that's how I get my information. That's how I get the knowledge of the difference between different technologies in the market.
Right.
So it's hands-on, you speak to the representatives, and it's faster, and under one roof you get a chance of talking to many the printing providers and make your decision based on that.
Good. So tell me a little bit more about your business. Obviously you're based in Los Angeles. Someone's told me that you're actually based in Michael Jackson's old recording studio.
Yeah, we do.
See, people talk.
Yeah, it is.
So tell me a little bit more about your business.
So we based in Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles. We started our business about 7 years ago. Before, we didn't have Scodix. We started with more modern, like I'll say, more modest equipment, and the production quantities weren't that high. But we had this thing that we found out a big problem in the market, which was the turnaround time. You know, average turnaround time for labels, boxes, pouches was usually taking about 3 weeks. You know, so we came up with this idea: what if we do it in 1 day? And we started doing 1 day turnaround time. Business started growing like super fast. And to the point that we couldn't grow anymore with the existing equipment. So we needed something that was faster and unique. This is where we decided to grow into commercial printing with some Indigo presses, and also there was the Scodix. The good part about the Scodix, how it helped us out, was delivering something to the market that not many companies can do that. Because usually the traditional method of doing was die process, you know, which takes a lot of setup processes and not too convenient for the short runs. What this gave us was quick, digital, you know. You can do raised UV, raised foil in minutes, you know. That brings us our business to another level, because a customer can walk into our business technically. He can walk in with even no idea. He can walk in, we have in-house graphic designers, they can work on the idea, on the project, create a logo, design. Within hours or minutes, they can get their UV, raised UV foil and samples done.
So this is particularly for the packaging. You specialize in packaging?
We specialize in labels, boxes, pouches, mostly, I'll say. So if you have an idea of boxes and you want it done quick, and you want some honest partner, that's who we are. We value every business from $5 to $2 million, whatever business comes in, we treat the businesses the same way. That's shortly about our business.
So obviously you're a Scodix customer. How has that machine and those processes changed your business? I mean, I'm guessing it's very much, as you say, customers come in, it's design driven. They come with a basic design and you say, okay.
Let me put it this way. So before we had some machineries with the 1 day turnaround time. It's cool when you're doing 5,000 labels, 5,000 boxes. But when people were requesting 200,000 of the same item, I couldn't keep up with the current equipment. When you go to commercial printing, existing equipment in the market would not let you keep this 1 day turnaround time. Scodix was something that didn't only let us do it quick, but also do some finishings that nobody can do. I was talking to Scodix representative before. When we bought the press, it was, I think, only 7 pieces existing in the United States, Then I spoke with him a couple months ago. I was like, I'm just curious, how many Scodix? And he gave me a very high number. I'm like, okay, I'm glad that it grew, but at this point, it's not about who owns the Scodix. It's about how many you own. So one trend that I see, Scodix helps companies to grow fast. It helps printing companies to bring their customers' brand to another level. If you walk into a grocery store, let's say you walk into Whole Foods, you see 500 different boxes on the shelves, you're gonna see which ones of those has the Scodix. It's gonna stand out. That's how and what we help people to do.
So do your customers realize the value of embellishment? because a lot of people, you know, don't really get it, but you finding that your customers understand, you know, why it might be a little bit more expensive because of the look.
It's not expensive. It's not expensive.
Right.
You're gonna understand that. When it comes to Scodix, it is not expensive. Actually, what we deliver, it's the best. And when it comes to that, there is no alternative. This is the cheapest. It's not more expensive. So people have to understand that you can't get something cheap and have a great appearance. You know, you're paying what you're receiving. And when it comes to that, Scodix doesn't have any alternative as much as I seen in different shows in Europe, in US. It is something that's makes your brand stand out.
So it's opened up a whole new market for you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. This is for people that understand the value of a brand.
Yes, of course.
You know, this is something that helps businesses bring their ideas to life. Things that people see when people come and see these embellishments. The first effect is always a wow effect. They don't think about the price at that point, honestly. Though it's not about only the price or the quality that you offer to people, it's about how you offer, what you offer, how you stand with your offering, you know. It's very important that the customer service that you're providing to your customers and also the value that you're providing matches each other. If you do that, people always choose this over anything else.
Well, I've got to say, I mean, just your enthusiasm alone about the products. I mean, I'm sure that sells in itself.
When this press itself is something that in any negotiation, when the customer is not sure of what they want, you show this to them, they can't choose anything. They can't unsee it. When they see what you can deliver them, they can't unsee it anymore, you know? And again, people that do understand the value of a brand, people that do understand that the packaging is what matters the most, and understanding what value we can bring to their business, because again, it's not about just having a nice press that does some cool stuff. It's about how you deliver that to them. It's about having a right team in place. It's about having a great graphic design team, because one thing is to understand how to create these details. A lot of customers, they don't know. Sometimes we give them a UV file, asking them to have the UV or foil file. They throw on the whole file, but Scodix is about the details. And when it comes to the details, I mean, look at this. Look at this work.
Oh, I mean,
digitally doing this sort of detailed embellishment, and it's not only embellishment as just like UV or just foil, because you can find a foil machine for like $20,000. A lot of companies have that. This is not that. This is different. Doing a raised foil, raised UV at this level, at this detail, not everyone can offer. And we're proud to tell that along with the digital printing technology, we have also the digital embellishment technology.
I mean, it is amazing. It's amazing technology. I mean, you're amazing. Your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm, I'm sure, is going to stand.
Because you're bringing a change to people's brands, to people's life. You know, I'm being honest. It's not about just some advertisement trying to talk big about our company, about Scodix. My excitement comes because of the achievement that we're able to get through the help of the Scodix and the digital printing technologies of the Indigo. When I was building this location, it was a high priority for me to keep the same service and quality to the customers that we had. You know, and doing all this digitally and having everything under one roof in-house helped us grow the business in the past, I'd say 2 years, about 400%. I think that's a good number to have. You know, so it's been a steady growth for the company, and the offering that we're doing, I'd say very few companies can do what we do right now. And it's not about the embellishment, it's about the overall package that we do. People can talk, but when it comes to doing it, I'm very proud to say that we do things different. We deliver a better experience in printing. We make things easier for the companies.
Well, I wish you all the very best. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you, man.
The enthusiasm, as I say, is amazing. And I wish you all the best.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.